Hey, what's up everybody? So today's video is going to be a little get ready with me, but in a little bit of a different way. So today we're going to be getting ready for a virtual happy hour because quarantine problems. All jokes aside, I hope you guys are all doing well and I hope you stay well and I hope we get over this shit really soon. But if you guys are interested in getting ready with me, today we are going to be using products that I usually use when I go into the office for work. It's something that is usually very quick and easy. It might not be as short as it usually really is in real time because I'm going to be sitting here talking to you about the products, but usually it takes me about 5-10 minutes to do this, no longer, and it's something that's very light and it doesn't look like you're wearing too much makeup. I don't really like to go into the office with like full glam on, so I figured that would be perfect just to hop on like a little virtual happy hour. So if you guys are interested in that, then just keep on watching. So of course I am going to moisturize, even though I am going to be using a tinted moisturizer for my foundation today, I'm still going to moisturize. My skin has been crazy over the last like 2 years. I don't know if it's because I'm in my 30s now and my skin is changing or what it is. I think it might just be a little dehydrated in this area, but for that reason I am going to moisturize before I put the tinted moisturizer on. And I'm just using this Avon Anew moisturizer. I really like it. It's lightweight, it's not too heavy, and it still does its job. And typically, because it's in the morning and usually I'm in a little bit of a rush, I just take my moisturizer and kind of sweep over my eyes. I don't do this too often. I usually go in with an eye cream, but if I'm in a rush, I'll just use my moisturizer because I feel like it's better than nothing, you know what I mean? I don't always prime, but today I wanted to try out this all-nighter face primer. It's the Grip Primer. So I am going to go ahead and go in with this. This is the Long Wear Foundation Grip Preps, Smooths, and Perfects. Typically I'll go in with like a pore filling primer or something like that, if anything. So I'm just going to put this all over. I really wanted to experiment with this. And I'm sorry if you guys can hear the TV in the background. Pat is watching a show and he likes it on like volume 90, so sorry. But you can go to his Instagram and bitch him out for that if you can hear it in the background. Anyways, so for my base today, I'm going to go in with this ColourPop Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Acid Tinted Moisturizer. I really like this. I really like it because it just smooths out and evens out my skin tone without being too much, without looking like I have a lot of makeup on. So it really just does the job. It does just that, just smooths out my skin and gives me a nice even complexion. So I'm going to go ahead and just put a pump here and a pump here, and that's it usually. If I'm feeling like I need to cover anything else up, I'll go in with a little bit more. You can see I had a little blackhead there that I was bad and went and picked it, so yeah. And this is just a brush by It Cosmetics, and yes, the concealer end fell out. I feel like that happens a lot with this brush, but this is the Heavenly Luxe Complexion Perfection number 7 brush. And then concealer, I'm just going to go in with the Pretty Fresh concealer. This is in the shade Light 50W. It's a little dark, and I found that the one below this was too light, so we just make this work. Usually if I'm not, if I'm going out or something like that, I'll use a concealer that's a little lighter than this. But just for like a natural look, this is just fine. And then what I do is whatever's left on the sponge, sorry, my hair is just a mess. Everything's a mess because it's, we're having quarantine problems. But usually whatever's left on my sponge, I'll go in and just kind of touch up wherever I feel like I need to. Then I go in and I set my under eye, and for today I'm going to use this Everyday Vacay Coconut Setting Powder by, who's this by? Ciate London. This came in a BoxyCharm, which I just canceled because I really only was getting it to share it with you guys. And I just have too much right now, and I feel like I don't need to be spending $25 a month on makeup, especially given the current situation. So yeah, but if you are looking for a beauty subscription, I would definitely say that BoxyCharm is a good one. You get full-size products, and I just think it's worth it. So what I do is I set the under eye, and then I take whatever's left and just hit, you know, my T-zone pretty much. I don't set my entire face. And then I'll go in with bronzer, and usually what I like to do is carry something like this with me. This is by Urban Decay, and it has all three in there: highlight, bronzer, and blush. These aren't the particular colors that I usually like, but this is just one that I had on hand. And what I'll do is I'll go in with the bronzer brush and bronze up a little bit. And by the way, this is the Stay Naked Threesome in Naked, I guess. So I'll just bronze up a little bit. I'll bronze up. And then I will use the blush. Oh, this is not my favorite blush. I'm not gonna lie. I should have used something else. It always on camera, this blush always looks so much more like pigmented on camera, and I swear in person it doesn't look like that. I'm just taking my foundation brush and just kind of going over that a little bit. And then I don't usually use a highlighter when I'm going into work, but for this video I will. This isn't my favorite highlighter either. The one I keep in my bag, and I will write it on the screen for you. I do like the blush, the bronzer, and the highlight in that one. But this is just one, like I said, that I had on hand. And then for my brows, what I've been doing, and I can do an in-depth video on this if you want, but what I'll do is I'll take Gimme Brow in the shade 4. Typically in Benefit Brow products, I am in shade 3, but for Gimme Brow, I like to go a little bit lighter, and I'll show you why. Typically, I just like to go through the brow, and it really just kind of umps my brow up enough to where I can, when it's still wet, use my pencil and move the product around to just kind of give me a little bit better of a shape. And then I'll go in sometimes, not all the time, with the 24-hour brow setter just to kind of brush through them and make them look a little more natural. So I'll show you how I do that now. And honestly, you can just do the Gimme Brow. I do this a lot of the times. And a trick where I like it to be a little more shaped out, I just take my finger and push on it. And see how like easy that was? And then if I need anything extra, I'll just go in with the pencil and just kind of push that Gimme Brow around. And I feel like that's pretty good. Like I feel like I didn't even really need this pencil. And honestly, I don't feel like I need the gel either. But I'll do the other brow. This brow is my problem child, so it always needs a little extra lovin'. You see what I mean for this one? He doesn't love me as much as the other one does. But what I was saying is you can just use this pencil to push around the Gimme Brow product that hasn't set yet, and that way you don't have to use a lot of your pencil. Ta-da! And then if you want, you can go through it with the 24-hour brow setter, which is just a clear brow gel. I feel like I didn't really need it today, but for the sake of this video, I will do that. And then I just throw on mascara and sometimes a lip. For this, I will put on a lip. But for mascara, I'm just going to use the Milani Highly Rated mascara and then throw on a lip, and then we'll be good to go. And a little trick for mascara, I like to just go over to the other eye and let this eye get tacky and then add on more, and it will build. Do you guys know that I actually filmed this video 3 times, and the last time I filmed this, my freaking mic was not working, so that was cool. And then the other time the lighting was off really bad, so I hope that's not the case in this video, because, you know, I don't have time to be playing around, you know what I'm saying? All right, and then I'm gonna go in with some lip product, and this is the Buxom Plump Line Lip Liner in Hush Hush, and then I'm gonna go in with the Milani Lip Plumping Gloss. It's, what is this called? Lip Lift Max in Petal Ice. So I like this because it's like a Your Lips But Better kind of shade, and I just sloppily put it on. Is that a word? And then buff it out with my finger. Oh, that's a lot. I didn't mean to put that much on. I need to like fix the saturation on this video because colors are showing up a lot more pigmented on this video. Whatever. All right, so I'm gonna pop some gloss on and we're good to go. So this video right now, I'm at 14 minutes and 25 seconds. So if you notice, it only took me about 15 minutes on camera talking to you guys, explaining it. So in person, probably takes me about 5 to 7 minutes to do this when I'm not talking. So super easy, super quick, minimal I feel, but you look put together. Love it. And I switch up the products every so often. Like I don't always use the same setting powder. I don't even always use this tinted moisturizer. Sometimes we'll use a foundation or whatever. Sometimes I'll just use concealer and kind of blend it out. So, you know, you can work with it and make it your own. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope that you found it helpful. And again, I hope you guys are all well and staying inside so that we can beat this together. If you have any questions, definitely leave a comment down below, but let's chat in the comments. You know what I mean? I feel like we don't chat in the comments as much as I want to. So definitely leave a comment down below, subscribe before you leave, and hit the thumbs up button. And I think that's all. So thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.